Now, right, well, hang on, I've only got half my face, let me bend down a little bit. Well, guess what I'm going to do? Ted, Outboard, gonna mend it. Yeah, it's been very iffish when I've been using it. Sometimes it starts, sometimes it don't. So I thought I'd have a look, see if I can sort it out. So anyway, let's just show you. It's Mercury. No, Marina, sorry. Six horsepower. And as you say, this came with the boat when I bought the boat. I'm not sure of the year, but I think it's quite old. I don't know how you can check it. Anyway, let's just show you what's different on it. It's got this lead here. Can you see? Now this goes back to the controls in the boat, and it's got a kill button on it, and it's also charges the battery somehow. So that's there. It's also got on here, I don't know if you can see this end here where the pull is, because the boat's the outboard's down in a whale. You have to pull it up there. So they've put a little contraption on here so that can you see with a pulley on it. So when you can pull it upwards and you don't pull against the thingy. So that's good. It's had a welded gear lever stuck on it for some unknown reason. Again, I think that's so you can reach it from the top. And because it's in the well, it doesn't move. They've made a contraption here and bolted it, so there's no swivel on it. The way I steer the boat is with the tiller. Yeah, with the rudder and the tiller and that thing. So that's it. So anyway, I was going to actually have it serviced, give it to somebody and give them lots of money to service it. But I thought, no, blow it. I went on YouTube and I found this wonderful site with a gentleman who stripped all this down. Now, he's a great guy because his name's same as me. It's called Ted. I will actually give you his website because he actually does 2 bits. And without him in the background, I don't think I could have done this, to be honest with you. He showed me what to do. Anyway, so let's go ahead, shall we? And explain what I've done, because I've made this video after I've done it. Does that make sense? I didn't actually film me repairing it because if I didn't repair it, I wouldn't show you the video, would I? The outboard would just disappear and I'd get another one, wouldn't I? But with his help, I've managed to isolate it. What he asked me to do was, or what he suggested we got to do, is there's only 2 bits to make an outboard go. Well, any petrol engine, basically. There's only 2 bits, isn't it? Well, 2 bits you can adjust. You've got the electrics, and you've got the carburetor. So obviously what he said first of all was to check the sparks, which we did. And let me just put you on pause for a little while, and I'll show you how we checked the spark plug. Right, so I could have pulled the handle, but what this guy suggested to do, and as I say, I'm a great believer if someone's gone to all the trouble to do a YouTube video to show you how to do something, why not use his expertise? And so what he suggested to do to check the sparks, to make sure you've got a spark or not, was to actually remove the pull bit off the top like this, the pull cord, and this just I think lifts off, doesn't it? There's a little clip on the side. Must remember to take that off. As I say, if you want a really in-depth one on how to do this, if you go on his site, and I will give you the name of his site, there we go, and that comes off there, and that with the flywheel, okay? And then what he suggested to do to check the spark was to let's get rid of my mic lead. Let's just put you on pause again. Right, we're back again. I've got some more tools. So I'm just going to remove the spark plug, or one of them. Right, and we put the spark plug back into its holder like that. Right. Then he said to get a good earth on it, so you don't have to hold it. So what I did was got my jump leads for my car and just put it on there like that. Can you see? And then rather than stand there and pull it, what he suggested to do was to get your, oh, excuse me, at the back, get yourself your little drill, put your drill on there, and rotate it round like that, and see if you get a spark. Well, I never got a spark. Well, a very intermittent one, so, and a very weak spark. And a bit of advice, again, this is what Ted told me to do, not me, Ted, the other Ted. He said if you actually do it not at night, but just at dusk, not in the bright sunlight, you get to see the spark a lot better. which was quite right. So anyway, we didn't have a spark. Well, we had a very weak spark. So what the young gentleman said was you've got to check the coils. Now, where are the coils, or what are the coils? I haven't the foggiest idea. So anyway, we want to watch this video again. And I must have watched this video 3 or 4 times. And as I said, what would we do without YouTube? Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Anyway, so what he said, there's a coil hidden underneath here. When it rotates, it generates electricity to make the spark to a black box because it's electronic or something. So he said, what I've got to do is put my meter on the coil and check the values. Well, that's exactly what we did. We just a minute, just to show you that I do have a meter. Yeah, what he suggested I did was got my meter and meter the coil, which is what I did. And there's 2 coils in there, and it connects to some wires. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Let me just show you. And it connects to some wires down here. Can you see? So what Ted said was take the flywheel off, and to be honest with you, that was a pain. It just wouldn't come off normally. So in the end, I had to buy from Amazon a tool to remove the flywheel. Yeah, I think it was about £13, wasn't too bad, to get to the flywheel, because it definitely was the coil that was at fault. So I'm not going to take the flywheel off again and show you all that, but what I will show you is that this was the culprit. As you can see, it's got two Dusma flabs on it, 2 coils and a wire. One read correctly and one didn't read correctly. And Ted gave you all the readings that you should get on your meter, which was brilliant. And one was in specification, one wasn't. So I thought, where the hell am I going to get, something like that? Well, yeah, I know half of you out there are not going to be happy with me now. No, because where did I order it from? Yep, you've got it. Would you believe? We ordered it from China. Yeah, AliExpress. Yeah, I it was £13 from. Hang on, let me just put you up so you can see me again, because apparently people like to have me in shot for some own reason. I can't understand the reason why. Yeah, was £13. Took over Easter. It took 10 days to get here, but that wasn't a problem. Anyway, before we fitted it, we stuck the meter on the new one and that was in specification. Both coils were in specification, which was absolutely brilliant. So we fitted that. We put the flywheel back on. As you can see, it's back on there. And we stuck the pull cord thing back on top of it. And which goes on there like that somehow. Hang on, let me yeah, that goes in there. Yeah, just wanted to show you that. Yeah, and that fitted on there. So we fitted that. Yeah, and put it all back together, and it started. And it sounded like a dream. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I've ordered some new spark plugs for it, because I thought, blow it, as it's been good to me, I'll be good to it, and I've ordered some new spark plugs. So they're coming from Amazon, not from China. So when they arrive, we'll stick those in, and then I'll show you it all up and running, hopefully, which, to be honest with you, was amazing. Just shows you what you can do with the help of YouTube. Must get that name, Ted. I will find it for the next time I put it on to show China. So when they arrive, we'll stick those in, and then I'll show you it all up and running, hopefully, which, to be honest with you, was amazing. Just shows you what you can do with the help of YouTube. Must get that name, Ted. I will find it for the next time I put it on to show you. So it looks like the outboard's going to run okay, which would be good, wouldn't it? I saved, yeah, a lot better than what it was. I have fired it up once, but I thought, no, let's get some new spark plugs for it. Let's treat it to some spark plugs. So that's the next job. So when they arrive, we'll be back, and then we'll finish the video off and hopefully show you the outboard running and everything, which would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Be good. Oh no, I'm signing off now, am I? So see you in a minute. Well, tomorrow when the spark plugs come.